Hey guys, Coop here. Just thought I'd bring you guys along for a little fishing trip. And if you guys will give me about 30 seconds, we'll get on with it. Hey guys, Coop here. Figured I'd bring you guys along with me while we do a little bit of fishing. Got the pole out, got some minnows on. Gonna try and catch some specks. Why is my line under the water? Well, we'll cast it back out and see what happens. Figured I'd just bring you guys along for the ride. I don't expect us catching anything. We're going for specks, but I doubt we're gonna catch any. I think it's just too hot, and I don't think that this is the place for it. And I just lost my minnow, so you guys are gonna have to come back in just a second. All right, let's try this again. I mean, shit, it keeps turning me off, guys. I wonder if I only have like a 10-minute time limit on my phone. I'm gonna have to check into that, because that sucks if it's only giving me a 10-minute time limit to talk to you guys. But I hope you can see the bobber out there bobbing. So what are you guys up to today? Mama Coop and I are out here fishing at Saddle Creek, trying to catch some crappies. I didn't feel like taking the kayaks off of the truck, so we're fishing from the bank. Just figured we'd give this a try and see how it's going. My phone keeps turning off for some reason. I don't know why. So hopefully we can get it to work right. We'll cast her out there again and see if we got any luck. Now, maybe I'll just leave it there. Stop messing with it because I'm so damn impatient. Again, what you guys got up to today? It is probably in its 80s here in Central Florida. Just want to let everybody know we hit 6 million in views, guys. Man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys watching our videos. It means a lot to me. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. It's nice to see that people actually enjoy watching some of the content that we put out. We have fun. We try and take you guys along with us, and hopefully you have fun too. And as you can see, this is probably going to be a pretty boring video, just sitting here watching me talk and watching that bobber out there. I don't know if you guys can see the bobber. I know I've got sunglasses on, so I can't see the viewfinder very well. I've got you guys on director's cut, which means it's looking at me and it's looking out there. So hopefully it won't cut me off again, or it'll be a fourth video that I'll have to splice together. That's all right. It's worth it. It's worth it. I think Mama got bored with the minnows, so she's off doing the worms now. She's more impatient than I am, so all she's gonna catch on those worms are bluegills, Nile perch, you know, stuff like that, panfish. I'm hoping that we can catch some crappies, specks down here, but I doubt it. I think it's a little too hot, and I really don't know this lake very well, so I don't even know where to go bank fishing here. While I was at the truck, I did see a big fish that was about 3 feet from my bobber, came up and swirled the water and went back down, but I don't know what it was. Probably an old sucker fish. One of those old, what they call plecostomus, that people that's had fish tanks had the old sucker fish, plecostomus, and they'd throw them out in the wild when they'd get too big for their tank. Well, the 20 years I was gone in Missouri, those things reproduced like crazy. And I came back in 2004 and brought Barb with me. And that's when I first noticed them being really heavily infested in the Hillsborough River. And we went back home, and then when we moved down here in 07, moved back to Florida, I started fishing again and started noticing them really, really heavy everywhere I went. If it was clear water, you could see them suckers. And they're an invasive species. And I don't know of anybody that can catch them. I don't know of any bait that you could use that could catch them. They're just a garbage fish. They're not, all they do is tear up the environment because they eat the algae and they eat the stuff that the fish need to survive. So they're not a very good fish to have around. Sort of like those carp that fly out of the water up north in like Tennessee. Or no, I don't think it's Tennessee. Oh, it's an old turtle out there. You guys see the turtle? He's popped his head up over there where I had my bobber a while ago. That might have been what broke.
We'll make turtle balls.
Yeah, we'll get us the soft shell and we'll make some fried turtle balls. My buddy Ralph Wood, I think it was either Barb or me that caught a big soft shell turtle a long time ago, and my buddy Ralph, he cleaned it up and pulled all the meat off of it and fried it up in little balls, and man, it was fantastic. That's redneck food. Anyway, I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna pause you guys here, get something to drink, and I'll come back. All right, guys, we back with you. Got me a drink, put the pole back out there, see if we can't catch something. If you don't mind and you're watching this video right now, please take a second, hit that like button, ring the bell for all notifications, become a member. Well, not become a member, become a subscriber. Every new subscriber we get is just more fun. As a lot of you guys, some of you guys may know, we live stream every morning from 11 to around 1 or 2 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So, me and my co-host Georgie, the Wilburns, we co-host together, and we pretty much just talk about whatever's on our mind for the day. We have been following a pretty interesting case that Jeremy Hells has going on right now. I will get more into depth on that on one of our live streams, but it's a pretty interesting case. So if you guys don't mind, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for all notifications, and we'll get on with some more fishing, which it's going to get pretty boring because nothing is biting. But then again, it is probably close to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If we hang out here till around 5 or 6 maybe, I'd say if we hang out till between 4 and 5, should start picking up the evening bite if there's anything in this area. And what I will do is I will post a photo right over there in this video, if I can do it, of what this lake system looks like. It's an old, I think it's an old phosphate mine, and it's fingered. It's just a whole bunch of fingers that go back and forth. And the one thing that I do know is in here are alligators. There are definitely alligators. I know I used to bring my bass boat over here, and I'd get way back in the back channels, and you'd get way back there in the middle of the channel, and here come one or two of them pop up in front of you, and then two or three of them would pop up in back of you, and it was probably one of the most nerve-wracking things I've ever been through. That's where Mama took her kayak a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, when we came out here. She wound up getting back there where she didn't need to be. But she turned around, she came on back. I need to find me a creek that's feeding into this. If I can find a creek that's feeding into this lake, then we might be able to find some crappie at the mouth of that creek, trying to feed on the shad and the minnows. But I don't know of any creeks or anything around here leading into this lake. Oh, big fish just swirled over there. Man, I should have brought my bass pole. I could have probably got a hold of him, or get a hold of him. All right, guys and gals, if you don't mind, put your comments and questions down below in the description or in the comment board. I'd be more than happy to answer anything you post. And as you guys know, we've got the social media sites down below in the description. Come over and join us on one of them, all of them, or none of them. It's entirely up to you. And with that being said, old Coop's gonna say, Coop out.